Hello and welcome to this Tuesday edition of our Fireside Chat. I told you last Friday that we would not be doing these this week because we were going on vacation, but we had a last minute change of plans, so our vacation has been postponed a couple of weeks. So I'll be with you this week on these Fireside Chats. Uh, this is now into August, and this summer's going by so fast, and things are moving so quickly. And that's why it's important for these times that we have together, just keep reminding of the right focus that we're to have. This is a time to learn how to focus because there's so many things out there trying to distract us. So what I want to talk about this week is the blessed hope that is set before us. Hope is so critical, so important. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, Hebrews 11:1. So if you don't have a hope, an expectation, a confident expectation, there's nothing for your faith to be striving for. And hope, without hope, we become downtrodden, we become discouraged, we lose our drive to do things. And as this battle with COVID-19 and all the side issues that come out with it, and as well as all the other stuff that's going on in the world, it's all designed by the enemy to steal our hope. And what it does is it shows us what our hope has been in. And so one of the things I want to do is begin to help us to refocus our hope. First of all, let's talk about what hope is. Hope in the Bible is not the kind of hope that we use in our normal everyday language. Because if you say, do you think this COVID's going to be over soon? Well, I sure hope so. There's not a lot of confidence in that. It's just a wishful thinking. But hope in the Bible, the Greek word for hope is a word that means a confident, steadfast, enduring expectation. So the root of that word means I am confidently expecting something, so much so that my sights are on it. And that's what gives us motivation. So what does the Bible say that our hope is in? So I'm going to read through 1 Peter chapter 1 just a little bit and see how far we can get today. We'll go on with this tomorrow. 1 Peter 1:3. Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who according to his abundant mercy has begotten us again, born again, to a living hope, a lively hope, a vital hope, a hope that's alive, that's real to us no matter what we're going through. Through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead, to the inheritance, this is our hope, incorruptible and undefiled, that does not fade away. So our hope is in an inheritance that we have that is not corruptible, that is undefiled, and that never fades away. This hope never fades away. Reserved in heaven for you who are kept by the power of God through faith for salvation ready to be revealed in the last time. Verse 6, in this you greatly rejoice, though for now, for a little while, if need be, you have been grieved by various trials. And we're going through some trials right now, some of you more so than others. And this is what the trial is for, that the genuineness of your faith, so the trial tries our faith. It reveals where our faith is. It helps to reveal it. And look what Peter goes on to say, being more precious than gold that perishes though tested by fire. So our faith is more precious than gold. Gold is a value. Money goes up and down in value. Gold does, but gold is the ultimate value in the economies of the world because it has an inherent value in itself. It's valued by everybody for whatever you can do with it. And so Peter is saying that our faith and the trying of our faith is more precious than gold. Gold has to be purified. Gold that they take out of the ground, out of the mines, is mixed in with other minerals and other impure things. So what they have to do with the gold to purify it is they have to put it over extreme heat. And the extreme heat causes what's called the dross, the impurities, to rise to the top because the pure gold metal is weightier than the dross, than the impurities, and they rise to the top, and then they can skim off the impurities and leave the pure gold. And so what Peter is saying here is the trials that we're going through in our lives, the trials for right now, and there may be bigger trials yet to come. I don't know. But what we know is whatever the trials that come, They work a purpose in our lives. And the purpose is to help separate the genuineness of our faith from the things that our faith is in that's not genuine, that's not eternal. It's the genuineness, the proving of your faith, of the genuineness of your faith is more precious than gold. That requires a different way of looking at things. That's why James says, count it all joy, my brethren, when you go through various trials, knowing that what you do in this trial will produce a steadfastness in you. So this requires what Paul talks about in Romans chapter 12, a renewing of our mind, a learning to think about these trials and the challenges that are coming against us through the lens that God sees them. God sees these as an opportunity for us to grow. And here's the choice we have to make. Because if we reject these as an opportunity to grow, if we reject the opportunity to grow, what happens is we begin to shift backwards. And then we get into things what Hebrews talks about in several places. We begin to pull away. And then he even warns us that if we do that, God is not pleased with us because we pull away to our own destruction. So the decision we make to persevere through these trials is critical. It's not just an option of am I going to be happy or not happy. It really has ultimate eternal consequences to whether we decide to go through these with the right attitude or not. That may not be the most assuring thing you ever heard, but it's the truth. And we need to be told the truth so that we can find out what that truth is and we can do it. Well, our time's up. We're going to have to begin with this and go on with this tomorrow because there's some very powerful lessons for us in 1st and 2nd Peter, because it was written to the church when they were going through very challenging times, and these are here for our benefit also. Well, God bless you. Remember, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. God bless you, and we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.